My name is John Graham, and I'm the badass granddad you didn't know you had. Tonight, I want to talk about almost dying on an icy cliff. Some years back, I was climbing a big mountain in Washington State with a buddy of mine named Paul. And the key thing about this climb was the top 300 feet, which was a sheer vertical ice cliff. Now, as if you know what you're doing as a mountain climber, you can climb vertical ice with foot spikes on, and with an ice axe in either hand. So that's what we were doing. And we got up to that ice wall, 300 feet from the summit, and I start up. It's difficult, but I get halfway up, which is as far as the rope length would take me. I put an anchor into the ice and I hang from it, turn around and hold the rope for Paul. Paul starts climbing, but he's climbing really slow, which is a problem because we're running out of light at that point, and he falls 3 or 4 times. And so when he finally gets up to where I am, he's a mess. He's panicked. I don't know what's going on, but he's panicked. And the problem is I have to get that last 150 feet up to the summit, and I will go up by putting ice screws into the ice every 20 feet or so, threading the rope through them back down to Paul, so that if I do fall, I won't fall that far, and Paul will arrest my fall, and I'll start up again. But the thing is, if Paul doesn't arrest my fall, I'll fall down, gain momentum, pull the ice screws out of the ice, fall past Paul, and the two of us will fall 3,000 feet before we even bounce. So yeah, it's a life and death situation. So I'm looking at Paul, who's panicked, and I slap him across the face. I never done that before or since, but I did. It was the only thing to do. And I look at him and I say, Paul, you got to hold this rope, and you got to hold it firm or we're both going to die. Do you get that? Paul gets it. So I start up, and long story short, I get to the top. I don't fall. I bring Paul up, and we're safe. Point of the story is that no leadership book would ever say you should hit someone to follow your lead. But I did that in that case because it was the right thing to do. And had I fallen, hitting Paul probably saved our lives. And what's that mean for you? I don't suspect you're going to be climbing ice walls, but there's going to be difficult situations where you're going to be forced into a leadership position and you need to do something. Well, I'm just saying 9 times out of 10, conventional leadership advice will be just fine. But you got to throw the book away sometimes when the circumstances are special. And you got to be here now. You got to assess your situation and be creative and bold. Otherwise, you could lose out. That could be perhaps not life and death, but you could succeed or fail on something important to you. So be here now.